Last time we talked about how we can help our students really engage in the gospel by teaching them how to fish rather than providing them with a fish, right? Do you remember? This is a teacher skill and it's something that we need to develop. I was in a classroom with a bunch of students and I just started talking and I didn't realize how long I had talked until a couple minutes went by and I started looking at the students and they were kind of getting sleepy and not paying attention to me anymore. I'm like, oh, right. All I'm doing is talking. When we allow our students to discover what it is that we're teaching them, incredible things happen between them and the Holy Ghost. And that's our goal, right? That's what we want to have happen. So we've got to do everything we can to help them engage in the lesson, in the conversation, in gospel study. Here's a hint for this week that I'd really like you to try. Here in the Mormon 8, 1 through 26 lesson, titled A Record of Great Worth, there's an opportunity where I think you can really spend some time helping your students learn for themselves, fish for themselves. Scroll down here a little bit, come to this section where it says Discovering the Value of the Book of Mormon. You can see that this activity contains 4 parts to help students discover or reaffirm the value of the Book of Mormon. You could set up stations, or students could go through the stations individually or in small groups. It says here to the students, in your study journal, create an outline of a treasure map. Each dot on the map is a place to record what you learned during your study of Mormon 8. Include discoveries about the value of the Book of Mormon from each of the following sections. Each thing you learn will bring you closer to the X on the treasure map. I don't know if it needs to be a treasure map, but you could just include 4 points on a piece of paper that lead to the bottom of the page, helping your students make some discoveries. Listen to this first selection. After Mormon died in battle, Moroni kept and wrote more in his record. Read Mormon 8, 1 through 5, and the title page of the Book of Mormon, looking for why the Book of Mormon was written and preserved. Now, teachers, you could stop right there and just give them that instruction. They don't need any more if we want them to learn for themselves. Now, we can help them along. Perhaps you as a teacher see some of them struggling a little bit, but don't tell them that. Ask them questions in a way that they would be able to discover that truth for themselves. Then perhaps if you're one-on-one with the students or doing this as a group, you ask questions that help them discover more why the Lord preserved the Book of Mormon for our day. We have to help our students learn for themselves. There's 4 parts like that will each allow your students to really spend some time learning for themselves. Now, does that mean that we just sit back and relax and don't do anything for our students? Of course not. We can't just give our students instructions and leave the room and eat our Halloween candy. Happy Halloween. We have to, of course, do more than that. But we have to also find that line between doing too much and doing too little. Please help our students learn for themselves. Try it this week. And if the first efforts aren't received very well, please don't give up. Please ask them to fish for themselves. Please ask them to throw the line in again and again and again. In the description below, there are 3 or 4 other ideas that you can use right from the curriculum that will help your students learn for themselves. Take a look. Thanks, sisters and brothers. We'll see you next time.